what we're going to do is we're going to go to my recent. And as you can see here, this is going to be the 2 box arts. So Pokemon Sword and Pokemon Shield. Now for this game, there are obviously going to be 2 box legendaries. But a little thing that I have noticed, if you look at these two, they look like the exact same Pokemon. So what's coming to my mind is that in Pokemon Shield, the legendary Pokemon will have like an amazing special defense. And I reckon in Pokemon Sword, the Pokemon will have like a really good attack. I think they're going to be like the same Pokemon, but like one is going to be like based more so on like defensive moves, and the other is going to be more so on attacking sort of moves. This is just a hunch. I have nothing to back that claim up, but this is what I personally feel from this image. So, the reason why I can't show you guys a trailer is I don't want to have this video flagged by Nintendo or Pokemon, because they've been doing that to a lot of people's content who have been uploading live trailer reactions, and I obviously don't want that to happen to me. So, a couple of things. We've now reached into Generation 8. They did reveal the 3 starter Pokemon, one being Scorbunny, as you can see just here. So Scorbunny is a rabbit Pokemon that is always running about bursting with energy. From the trailer, it looks like it could essentially become like a fire electric type. It'd be nice to have a fire electric type, as we always get firefighting, and we were recently introduced into fire darkness types. So Scorbunny, I really hope could become fire electric. It's really fast, and obviously it's a fire type, and a lot of people asked for a fire type bunny. So I guess Pokemon listened to what everyone was saying. Another Pokemon that was introduced was Sobble. Sobble has become a lot of people's favorites, as in the trailer it has an ability where it can blend into its background, kind of like a chameleon, which is a lizard. And I guess that's what the design of this is based off, is kind of a lizard. It can hide itself in water and shoot water out itself. It looks pretty cool. It looks kind of cute. And possibly it could become like a ghost water type because of like the disappear ability, or maybe a ghost psychic type. That would be pretty cool. And last but not least, we have Croaky. Croaky is a mischievous chimp Pokemon that is full of boundless curiosity. So from this Pokemon, I reckon it'll, like, by its 3rd evolution, will become like a great ape or maybe a baboon or something like that. And I reckon it will become like a grass fighting type. So there wasn't really a lot to go off from the starter type Pokemon from what they've shown. I'm not gonna lie, I've got a lukewarm feeling to these Pokemon. I think I'll probably go with Sobble, because I always go with the water type Pokemon, but obviously I'm gonna need a Nintendo Switch. That's the other thing I meant to say to you guys. This is not going to be on the DS. These aren't going to be on DS consoles. These are going to be for the Nintendo Switch. It's not a continuation of Let's Go Pikachu. It's its own, I think it's in its own universe in a sense. So another picture that I was able to retrieve, what I showed you from the start, is the Galar region. Now the Galar region, if you were to see this upside down, it is reminiscent of the UK map. I live in the UK, and there are apparently different regions. So from what I've seen from the trailer, there was a forest, which could be like Sherwood Forest, something along the lines of that. There was mountains, that could be like the mountains in Wales. There was cities. There was a really big city that had a train track running throughout, which I reckon will be a mode of transport. I reckon that's based upon London. It seems to be like in the middle of the map. Hilltops, obviously being like maybe Somerset or something. Caves, that could be like towards Cornwall. Also, there was like a mine, which looked like it had all of these evolution stones inside of it. If they weren't evolution stones, they were like comet shards or something like that. It looks pretty cool. There's fields, there's valleys, and they all have their own different weather types. Like I seen, there was like fog, I seen snow, I seen sun, I seen wind. The region is based upon the UK, as I told you. It's called the Galar region, or the Galar region. The map looks like the UK upside down. We get to see a grass type gym as well, which I think could possibly be the first gym. And there is a real big theme around football throughout this trailer. I will link the trailer in the comment section so that you guys can obviously go and watch it yourself and make your own opinion of the trailer. The game console, you don't see any game console in your bedroom, which is a bit weird, because in all, I guess I'm going off the DS games, but in nearly all of the Pokemon games, the mainline ones, in your bedroom, depending on like what the year is, whatever Nintendo console, like the latest Nintendo console is of that year, that will normally be the console that will be in your room. So for instance, I've seen a GameCube, Nintendo 64, I've seen a Wii U. So yeah, it just seems a bit strange that they haven't followed up with doing the same tradition as what they've done in most Pokemon games, but they're making new, different Pokemon games all the time. So, you know, they're going to change up some of the formula. As I said, there's a monorail system running throughout the map, which will probably be a mode of transport, I reckon. That'll be pretty cool to get around on. What else is there? So you can creep. Shout out to Lychee B. You can creep in the game as well, like how you do in Pokemon Auras, which I thought was pretty cool because in Auras, which you guys know that I'm currently still playing at this moment in time. I will be playing Pokemon Moon later today. You can shiny hunt Pokemon using your Dex Nav. So maybe there might be some form of shiny hunting in this game. I think it's pretty cool that they added in that little mechanic. Also the names as well, Sword and Shield, that's reminiscent to a battle to me. So I think there might be like in the ethos or the history of this game, there'll be like some great battle between, I don't know, two Pokemon or Pokemon and humans, I reckon. I don't know, I'm just spitballing right now and just trying to come up with ideas. I was so excited when I seen this trailer. Shout out to Sam, shout out to Bear, shout out to Josh, and shout out to Lucian, who all mentioned this to me in comments, basically asking me to like make a video on the new Generation 8 Pokemon games, which are obviously Sword and Shield. Also, I can tell you for a fact, I know when it's coming out. I know it's coming out in November because I have friends who work for certain companies and stuff like that who can let me know certain information. So yeah, I was quite lucky to be told certain things. Another thing as well, wild Pokemon battles are back. As you see in the trailer, a Minccino attacks you, so you will get wild random Pokemon encounters, which is pretty cool. I didn't see any following Pokemon. So in the previous Pokemon games, which are Let's Go Pikachu and Let's Go Eevee, you had Pokemon that would follow you, literally walk behind you or next to you. It doesn't seem to be any following Pokemon in this game, but this is the first trailer. They might make several trailers after this where they show new and interesting things. This is essentially, it's just a mock-up trailer that they've put up to whet everyone's appetite. There's several generations of Pokemon that you see throughout the game, but my big thing is how many Pokemon are we going to get from each generation? Are we going to have like 1 to 7 all the gens and then like a whole gen of Gen 8? I don't know, because I think that would be a really big Pokedex and it would be kind of too big for people to essentially catch them all. So I reckon that we'll have the whole of Gen 8, the whole of Gen 1, and some returning Pokemon from like 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 to 7. But I don't think that we'll have every single Pokemon up to Generation 8 because it would just be too much to try and factor into one game. Also, another thing I've noticed with this map as well. So, for instance, this is supposed to be upside down. So, from what I can see from this map, here looks to be some sort of Elite Four sort of region. In the middle, that seems to be a city. There's like a big Great Lake. There's lots of different regions. There's lots of lakes. There's you can see a train system just there, which is running like through the map. I think that would be a really cool thing that they could also add in. We see a stadium which looks like a football stadium, which we could maybe see football incorporated into this game in some sort of way, because in the UK, football is like the biggest sport with millions and millions of fans. So maybe they thought we'll incorporate some sort of football aspect into this game. Or maybe it could be like a Pokemon Battle Stadium. That's the other thing that came to my mind when I seen it. I thought, oh, they bring in some sort of Pokemon Stadium aspect to this game. I thought that would be pretty cool. And there is a weird crop field where you can see what seems to be a silhouette of 2 different Pokemon. It could be 2 different Pokemon. It could just be them putting in like an Easter egg towards like aliens or something. I don't know. When you see it for yourself, please let me know in the comment section down below what you think of this. It looked a bit strange to me, but I don't know. I really can't make a decision on it. So we also see our player in a football kit when he's in the trainer stadium. So maybe you get that as I don't know, maybe an outfit or something. It seems that there's a big emphasis on football. So yeah, I don't know. It could we could have some sort of football mode in this game. Maybe, maybe not. Scorch Bunny could possibly evolve into a fire electric type due to its colors on its body and its incredible speed. And as I said, we don't want to have a firefighting type because we've had several of them before. Sobble is a water type that can turn invisible and change its color like a chameleon to match its surroundings, so it could possibly become a ghost water type. This would be something that I think would be pretty cool. Croaky, as I said earlier, I believe he will probably become like a Great Ape through evolution, and he'll be like a fighting grass type. But that's all I can really go off. The trailer isn't too long. The graphics for it are similar to Let's Go Pikachu and Let's Go Eevee. They have the same animation for catching Pokemon as in Let's Go Eevee and Let's Go Pikachu. But the thing is, they might change that because this, like I said, this is just like a mock-up trailer that they've done so far. So essentially, we could get a lot of changes before it gets released in November. I also know that they're going to be giving away legendary Pokemon via distribution in November as well, which I believe are for the Let's Go Pikachu and Let's Go Eevee games. It's kind of like what they did with all the legendary distribution for Pokemon before they brought out Let's Go Pikachu and Let's Go Eevee. They gave away loads of free Pokemon codes for Ultra Sun, Ultra Moon, Sun and Moon, which I'm still able to get hold of. So yeah, you end up with some really cool Pokemon. But just let me know, guys. And, it's cool that they did it today on Pokemon Day as well. And if you are playing Pokemon Sun and... sorry, not Pokemon Sun. If you're playing Pokemon Go, you can get yourself some Generation 1 Pokemon. They are appearing a lot more frequently. And there's some other cool stuff that's going on in Pokemon Go right now. But yeah, let me know which game you're going to get. Are you going to get Pokemon Sword? Are you going to get Pokemon Shield? I would probably go for Pokemon Sword. I'm more of an attacking person than I am a defensive Pokemon player. But let me know, they haven't revealed the legendaries yet. Like I said, all we get from this is we see there's some sort of wolf. The other thing as well that came to mind was in the UK, years and years and years and years and years ago in medieval time, these could also be coats of arms. For instance, like the sword and shield that you see displayed, they could actually be gym badges. That's another thing that also came to my mind. But like I said, I'm just thinking of as many things as I possibly can for what this could be. I could be completely wrong. I could be completely right. You never know. I hope that I've got quite a few predictions of the situation of these two games right. If I've got them wrong, I apologize. But like I said, I'm just trying to get as much information as I can out of the trailer. I will link the trailer in the description, but you can go and check it out over on Nintendo's YouTube page. But yeah, thank you once again for watching another episode of G&G News. Don't forget to subscribe, turn on post notifications if you haven't done already. I hope you guys have appreciated this video. I did do quite a lot of research trying to find out as much as I possibly could about this. Like I said, leave a comment in the comment section down below and let me know which game you want. Do you want Pokemon Sword? Do you want Pokemon Shield? What do you think of it? Do you like how the game looks? Do you not like how the game looks? Is there something you want added into the game? I don't know. Let me know. I'll see you all in the next episode of G&G News very, very soon. Don't forget to subscribe and have a good day, guys.